just walked up a hill and come across this.
After spending a day exploring the city, I decided I wanted to see what lies beyond the busy streets of Tirana and see what natural beauty there is to discover.
Not much left remaining of whatever this was. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be on this land, to be honest. Hello. I sort of fancy climbing that. Gonna see if there's a way to the bottom of the mountain and see if I can get all the way up to the top. Sure, there'll be a nice view from up there. Decided that's where I'm going. It looks cool down there. I think I'm gonna try and make my way down there possibly. I think that's gonna be really bloody steep though. It's deceiving because that's the mountain I thought I was going to climb, which looked like a hill from a few hundred meters back. Now it looks gigantic. I wonder if I could follow this river all the way back into Tirana. Oh. That looks so beautiful. I'm actually now half tempted to just go and have a swim. Oh. Whoa. That is so beautiful. Absolutely sweating. It is so hot out. It's almost 30 degrees today. Okay. Yeah. Oh. This is hard work with a rucksack on. Just noticed, see the water goes down there, but look at this big arch cut into the side there. Is that just where the water's eroded the side away, do you reckon? It sort of looks natural, but I don't know. That bit looks a bit too clean cut at the same time. Don't know. Pretty interesting though. It would make sense because just, yeah. And you've got a few of them, like one down there as well. So I think it is. Everything's deceivingly steep. Because everything's so massive, you don't realise how steep it is as well. Got to do it with my left foot now, left foot first. It's not my strong foot. See how it goes. It's even hotter now. Probably been here about an hour. Hey. That would have been a mistake. I nearly went to jump to that fucking carrier bag. Too much weight in my bag for this. Got to carry loads of water with me because I've planned on doing a bit of hiking up in the hills. I've got my water filter though, so that would probably be fine to drink anyway, because that's just mountain water with my water filter. Oh, sacred tree. Look, that is like almost vertical. I think it's levelling out a bit now though. Oh! Oh my god! Oh! Whoa, this is some really fine sand. Look at that. What is that? So fine. A little bit of shade. This is beautiful. Oh man. Oh, I've just been in the sun for so long. This is lovely. Yeah, I was thinking about climbing that, but I don't know. I'm not doing too well in the heat, so I might follow this along where it's a little bit cooler, bit of shade along the way because we're in a little ravine. It's lovely. Wow. Oh, it's like quicksand. Wow, that is like quicksand. Maybe I'll go up to the road and go further along. I've walked out quite far, so I might try and hitchhike back. Just don't really want to walk all that way back again, to be honest. It was a long, boring road and dodgy. There were giant holes. There was like 10-foot drops just at the side of the road, where like construction work was happening, but it's like they don't put barriers up or anything like that. It was so much harder going down here than coming back up. Right, that way. Look at that, right between all these mountains now. I think we'll try and hitchhike a little bit up into the mountains. What the hell? That is like the jankiest bridge I've ever seen. There's no way I'd walk along that. Oh. Holy shit. That is so scary. Yeah, it's enough of that. Right, so no one's picked me up to go in towards the mountains. There's not many cars going that way, so I might just head back into Tirana now, but I don't think I can walk that far again. I need to hitchhike back. Hello, are you going to Tirana Centre?
Yeah, you can come.
Thank you. You're amazing.
What's up? How are you?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. Thank you.
Okay.
Brilliant. So hot out.
Yeah.
No shade along here.
I was scared firstly to stop or not, and then I said, you know what?
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Hope you enjoy Albania.
Yeah, it's a lovely country. Beautiful mountains.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Oh, shall I put?
Yeah, this is good.
England.
Really?
Yeah.
I just applied for a visa.
Oh, no way, really?
Yeah, and I really enjoy the Brighton.
Brighton?
Yeah,
yeah. It's a really nice on the south coast. It's lovely.
Yeah, I really enjoy. Don't worry, I'm just avoiding the traffic, you know.
Oh, okay. You know the back roads.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm not trying to kidnap you.
So you lived in Albania your whole life? Yeah.
I don't know what to say. I'm fortunately or unfortunately, but
yeah,
I live here. I have a good job.
Yeah.
So why not?
So things must have been very different here for your grandparents growing up.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Sorry about my English, but
No, you're fine. Don't apologise. I'm in your country.
okay, you have to say. Do you have to learn some words?
Yeah,
Like,
I couldn't get connected on the internet. I was trying to learn some words.
okay, for example, Mirmjes.
Mimjes.
Yeah, it
Mirmjes.
means good morning.
Good morning. Okay, Mimjes.
Mirmjes. CF
Yeah.
means how are you?
Sia.
So,
Sia.
yeah, CF.
Sia. Okay. And thank you.
Faleminderit. Are you preparing?
Yeah. Yeah, I only know English and a little bit of Russian, but
Whoa.
not any other languages.
Okay. And wish you good luck and happy, enjoy Albania.
Thank you so much. You're amazing.
Thank you. Have fun.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Maybe I'll see you in England one day. In
Well, I don't know,
Brighton.
the world is
It's
so
very small. Yeah.
sometimes looks big, but just so small.
Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye bye. She was actually the loveliest lady going. I couldn't have got picked up by anyone nicer. But just heading back into the centre now. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't have to walk all that way back. It's so hot out.
On this particular day I wasn't actually planning on making a video, but I kept discovering interesting things on the way up this mountain, so I decided to get the camera out when I discovered this cave. When I saw it from the outside, I actually thought that it would just be a few meters deep, but when I was inside I was really shocked to see that it was just going further and further and further, and I still couldn't see the end. I felt a little bit uneasy in there because it wasn't made of solid rock. Everything was sort of a soft, sandy, almost like it was made of dirt. So yeah, I didn't feel very safe in there, but I decided to just keep going a little bit further and just see if I could at least get to the end and see where it led to, because I felt like it would probably lead all the way out to the other side because it was going so far. I did eventually reach the end, but my GoPro cut out. It just led to just a hole. It went down. I couldn't see the bottom. It just went to a sheer drop. So I didn't go any further.
What the hell? It just keeps going. That was an unexpected find. Anyway, I didn't know there was any caves along this trail, but I'm just heading up. So that's Tirana city behind me, but I'm heading up into these smaller mountains. Nothing compared to those huge ones across the on the east side there, or is that southeast? Let's keep going. That's the cool thing about Albania, to be honest. You just go on like a normal walk, and sure enough, there's just like caves along the hiking trail. Or like yesterday, I was just walking along the road and there was the sketchiest bridge I've ever been on, just over the river. But damn, this is nice. I haven't spotted one other person on this trail yet. Whoa, what was that? I think there's lizards, but they're too quick for me to even catch what's like scurried off into the bushes. Just come across this and stuff up there as well. Let's have a little look. Little lookout post over the town, over the city. Wow. Another building just out on this flat part here, overlooking. It's got a nice view overlooking a bit of everything here. I guess that's the way up. Doesn't look worth climbing up. I mean, the view's not going to change much. I think we'll just keep heading on. Some days being out and adventuring on your own can be a bit boring, but days like today, it's just so beautiful being alone. There's no one else around, and it really helps when you've got a view like that. That is absolutely stunning. Oh man, what a beautiful country Albania is. Wow, let's keep heading up. What I've just realised is you'd think going in a cave like that alone would be dangerous, but that felt safer than walking along some of Albania's pavements and along their roads. I was walking along yesterday and there was just like 10-foot drops just without any warning by the side of the road, and loads of the slabs are just like missing. You've got these giant potholes. You could so easily break your ankle if you're not paying attention just walking along the roads. Just been admiring this view, and then I turned around from where I've just come from, and can you see that up on the hill? Like man-made cave sort of structure. Looks pretty intriguing, but I think that's all fenced off and barbed wire because they've got that tower there. But, I might check that out on the way back. I literally just heard a big animal running through there, and then a gunshot. Wonder what animal it was. Obviously the people who live in these more rural areas, there's little houses along here, must hunt out here. Albania does have bears, but which I really want to see in the wild, but I'm on the wrong mountains. I'm pretty sure they're not going to be over here. I think I need to be up there in the main mountains on that side. Tomorrow I'm going to there's a cable car from over there, and I'm going to go up onto some of the mountains over there. I think those ones. That was my plan for today, but it's Tuesday and that's the day that it's closed, so decided to come to these smaller mountains next to that are a bit closer. It's about an hour walk to get to the foot of the mountain from my hostel. Hello. Can't see him up there, he's making a lot of noise though. I'm worried that there's a beehive around or something, because there's a lot of buzzing. Do you reckon there's going to be bats in there? Because I don't want to disturb any bats. It's just a plastic bag cave. bit grim in here, to be honest. Just loads of rubbish, and it goes nowhere. Huge grasshoppers or crickets keep jumping at me, and it's freaking me out because I don't expect it. Cool, the wander path was shorter than following the road all the way around. Right, so I'm currently losing altitude. I'm heading down at the moment, but I'm going to be going across that road. It slowly starts winding back up, and I think there's a nice viewpoint either on top of there or one behind that possibly. Not entirely sure, just following the road for now. Wow, look at that. That's a serious crack in the road. Just stopped by this little place to get a bottle of water, but of course in a big heavy glass bottle. I might have to pour it into my plastic one and put this one in the bin. I'm in the middle of all the mountains now. Come back down the ridge from up there. I'm going to head back the way I've come from and go down one of the other paths. I've just had a look on maps, and there's some good viewpoints from up there, so that's where I'm going to head. Hello. Hello, wild dog. It must be a hard life for wild dogs, but they seem to be getting on just fine. I feel like their life in the wild is better than the lives of dogs who are just spending their lives in shelters in the UK, because everyone wants to buy a dog instead of getting one, instead of rescuing one. I don't know. Never know, I'm probably wrong. There's no way of knowing, but I don't know, it just seems like a better life, in my opinion. I've got to wear this on my neck because my neck got so sunburnt yesterday, and now the sun's right behind me as I'm heading back up this hill. So yeah, gonna follow the road back up, and I've bypassed a couple of really nice viewing points apparently, judging by Google Maps, because I was just on followed the wrong path. Forgot how long a walk it was, so I'm going up this road all the way up that road, and then it winds and winds and winds. Don't know if I'm going to end up on top of that one or that one. We'll see. I think it's this one. I love the sound of the crickets, like all day, and then in the evenings all you can hear is just crickets everywhere. It sounds so nice. The hills and just the distance isn't too bad. I mean, they're really steep, but that's not what that's not what is bothering me. It's the heat. It's 28, 29 degrees, and it's just, there's no shade apart from, I've just found this one tree, but on the actual roads you're just in the sun all the way up. It's hard work, but yeah, once I get back up top I know which road. There's a couple of abandoned buildings, and then I've got to divert and get onto the other road from there, and it'll take me to some sort of lookout post. Hello cat, little wild bin cat. Hello. Hello. Find anything tasty? No? It's really weird. I'm just up here. There's like a couple of gravestones. just on the side of the road there. Very strange. And a little wild cat. Hello. See what he was after. Oh, plenty to rummage through. Sorry, I haven't got anything for you, mate. Hello. Hello. Life up in the mountains, I suppose. Oh man, this is killing me. Can't take the heat. Oh, a bunker, one of thousands in this country. Hello? No way. We can get inside. There's Tirana. This big green space in the middle is the Grand Park of Tirana. It's quite nice. Big lake there as well. There's loads of wild dogs, but I met the cutest wild dog. They just came over and started laying with me. But yeah, look at those mountains in the distance. Right, I guess this is one of the lookout points that I missed. I think there's other ones along the way as well. I might follow this path, but I'm going to climb down here, I think, and see what's inside. Wow. Ah, found it. That is one of the lookout points. That tower there. Perfect. Didn't even need to use maps, I just battled through all that. Wow. There we go, it. Look at that, I put a frame there. It's quite cute. Oh, it's so... That is scorching, that metal. Wow. Yeah, that's a pretty good viewpoint, to be honest. I think there's another one. There's a big tower up on that one there as well. I might try and get up on top of them, because there is a road that winds round, but I don't know if it's private. I might have a little look. Might ask the locals, because there are people down there. Wow. Now that is a view. A Mr. Tom on top of a mountain. Don't get much better than that. The whole time I've just been looking this way with the city, but if I turn around, I've just got a view of everything that's just untouched by city life. I've been sat here for over an hour just to get out of the sun for a bit, but I'm going up there now, and I think that is another lookout point. I'm gonna go to that one. That's the plan. Not entirely sure if I'm on private land here, because I've just passed by a fence, but But I don't know if the fence was there just to stop vehicles coming up, because it looked like there was a bit of a wander path around the fence, so we'll see. What have we here? Now that's a weird thing to find. It's like a bumper car, isn't it? What the hell? There's light coming through that side as well. It might join onto the structures that I just walked past a little while ago. Leads out to another one. Didn't even know this was here. Look at all the artwork down here. This is so nice. This one over here is really interesting. Just in a random tunnel. Like, look at this one. So cool. Very talented. This has been such a good day so far. It's just on my own, up in the mountains, just, and you've got all sorts. There's caves, there's weird concrete bunker structures. I'm loving it. And you get an amazing view wherever you look. And one thing I've noticed, the bramble nowhere near as lethal as in the UK. It obviously likes our damp climate a lot more. Is this like, that's, I think they must have like mint growing wild here, because I can just smell mint all along these mountains. It smells so good. I found it, wild mint. That is honestly one of my favourite scents. It is just so, so refreshing. It's unbelievable. But I've been treading on that everywhere, and I've been smelling it everywhere. But I was looking for the big leaves. I didn't know it'd have tiny little leaves like that. Oh, such a nice smell. Do you know what's actually quite nice as well? Is that whenever I stop and take a rest, I can just take in the view, because I don't have connection to internet. If I was in the UK, I'd take the view in for a little bit, and then I'll just be sat on my phone probably while I take a rest. But like, it's just nice being out here, like on your own, no connection to anything, being fully immersed in what you're doing. And I think I've been craving that, to be honest, because this is so good. Albania is a country for adventure. Central Tirana's interesting enough, but I'm just not a city person. This is my kind of joy, just nature, like, some sort of monument there. I think that's a monument, or is it some sort of telephone tower? I can't, my eyes are too bad, I can't work it out. It looks like a concrete monument, so I think that's where I'm heading to. So many of these that just dart off into the cliff faces. A lot of them don't really go very far. It's got that. If you've been, oh look, the artwork is really cool around here. So cool. If you've been in a World War II tunnel in the UK, you'll know that distinct smell. That's exactly what this smells like. Wonder what this used to be. Wow. Okay to be here? Walk around? Yes? Okay, okay, thank you. I didn't notice him sat there at first because it's so bright. He just blended in with the shadows. Yeah, because I walked past that fence, I weren't sure if I was on his private land and if he'd get annoyed, but he said it was alright. But there is a monument up there. Don't know how we get to that. Right, looks like this is possibly a way. Talking to me? I don't know. I wanted to get up to that other monument, but I kept scaring the goats and I didn't like that. So yeah, that other lookout point will have to do for this side. But don't know where I'm heading now. Guess I'm going to slowly start heading back because I'm running out of water as well. So I'll slowly make my way back, and there's a couple of paths that I might check on the way back as well. Hello. Hello. Oh, thank you. I absolutely love cows. They're so pretty. That's where I was. I've just come all the way down and then just come up one of the paths that I never went up originally on the way through. There's an abandoned, ruins of a building there, and then another one of the tunnels over there. Oh, got the bag with the crickets. Oh. Right, let's go see what's in that one then. A lot of these ones are just dead ends. There was only that one that's joined onto another one. All the others that I've gone in have been exactly the same as this. What the fuck? So dodgy. Careful. There's no other holes. There are. Oh man, I'm knackered and I've just realised I've got to see where the lake is. I've got to go a bit more east of the lake, then into the city where my hostel is. Damn. And that means going out of my way down this hill, down this mountain, all the way down. Now go around the park. Oh man, it's gonna be a long walk. I'm up here because I accidentally took a path that I wasn't supposed to, but it's cool. A little bit extra to explore. But I really have a tiny bit of water left now, so I need to get back down to the city. Man, this has been so good, so good. It's like there's not really been much of a plan today. It's just been look at maps, look for a path and walk. Sort of how I like it though, really. How do I get up here? Do I walk along here? Look at all the grasshoppers or crickets, I don't know the difference.
Welcome back to part 3 of my Albania adventure, where I start my 2-day exploration of the mountains at the Deity cable car. This mission had a bit of everything from an abandoned hotel to beautiful scenic views to me pushing myself to my physical limits to get to the summit.
Right, today I'm going on a cable car up into the mountains, so see what that's like. Just got really busy, so I'm waiting for the crowds to sort of dissipate and then I can get on a cable car on my own, or like with a lot less people, because they all just got off a coach down there. Another hot day today as well. It's like 28 degrees again. Wonder how warm it's going to be up top. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure what you can actually do up there as well. I don't know if you can only go to a certain area or if you can actually go and hike along anywhere, but I have no idea. But apparently it's worth checking out just for the cable car journey anyway. So they're letting on 6 people at a time. If I've worked this out right, there's 12 people in front of me and then I'm on my own at the back. So hopefully I'll get a cable car on my own. And hopefully they don't hold it until it's filled up, but we'll see. Only 3 of us on this one, so not overcrowded, so it's alright. Quite excited. I haven't been on one since I was on one in Switzerland, so. So the 2 guys that was in the cable car with me, they're actually staff who work up here, so I was chatting to them. But it's so strange because, like, obviously they do this every day and there's amazing views of all the mountains, but they're just there on their phones like playing games and just having a smoke. It's just so crazy how you become like that, just becomes the norm. But look at it. And I think that's an abandoned hotel up there, so of course we've got to head up there. Definitely looks like an abandoned hotel. Not sure the altitude up here, but it was a long journey. It was like 15 minutes on that cable car. Holy shit. I want to get on the roof. I could get inside there. Hello? Let's see what's out back before we go up. Hello. Let's keep heading up. Oh, right. We're at the top level. See if there's like a way up to the roof as well. Everything feels really solid in here, to be honest. Oh, balcony. one of those explores where it just looks a lot better from outside. Hello. It's weird that that one's got "Don't Enter" written on it. Stuff in here. Whoa. I don't feel good. Oh. Hot rat. The floor's soaked and it's, don't know if you can tell, it's sinking in that corner. That's so weird. Oh, that horse scared the shit out of me. I guess that's why it had "Don't Enter" written on the door in English. Hello. Doesn't really go. Oh, the horses keep scaring me. Whoa. I was not expecting that. I thought they would just leak out. I was just walking back from the hotel part to the main touristy area along this footpath, or what used to be a road or something, and sure enough, look, a little bunker nestled away in the bushes. Wow. There we go. That's inside one of the bunkers. The bunkers are so easy to miss. Just blends in with everything. But that road's all like barbed wired and says stop. So I don't know if, probably shouldn't go up that way. Even though Google's telling me to go that way. So apparently there's a viewing point, a north viewing point this way, but I'm not entirely sure because there's no one around and there's not really a trail. And the way that Google said to go, there was barbed wire and fences, so I don't really know. Hopefully there's no landmines along here. Right, I found a trail. Oh, get off. There's bugs everywhere. That's not surrounded by barbed wire. So I'm just going to keep following that. And I was hoping we'd come across some cool mushrooms, and we have. Oh, even more. Oh, I've just stubbed my toe. I think I've undone like 4 weeks of healing of my broken toe. So that's making going up mountains a little bit harder, but which way's up? It branches off now. That looks like it goes down. I think we've got to go up here. Started walking down that way, but it seems to be going back towards the abandoned hotel, which that's no good. That's not where I want to go. I need to keep going north, which that's obviously going the opposite way. So I guess it must be this way. Seems to be an old tarmac road as well. You can tell there, look. I really want to see some brown bears in the wild, but I think it's too touristy here. I think you have to be right up in the mountains where it's a bit more secluded. Something about a zone. I don't have any internet here, so I can't. I'll take a photo of it and work out what the danger was later if I don't die. That might be referring to the barbed wire section down there, to be honest. I'm intrigued.
back where the cable cars were, they actually had Wi-Fi, so I'll translate that when I get back there. According to Google, it looks like I'm going west currently. Oh no, it's turning. Okay, right. So it should be heading north now. That makes sense, right. I'm pretty sure we're on the right path then. No bears just yet. It's another one of these signs. So I've seen attention or warning, something zone. I don't know what that. Don't know. It's always a bit concerning when there's warning signs, random warning signs that you can't read. Maybe it means bear zone. And the other thing is, I feel like it's not really a country that focuses on warning signs and things like that, because there's just gigantic potholes, gigantic holes along the side of the road and manholes that aren't covered. So when there's a warning sign, it's a bit concerning. This is the only time I wish I had internet connection, because that was just like painted on a bit of metal and nailed to a tree. Does it refer to in there? Surely if I stay on the path, then I'll be alright. But that also looks like a footpath. We'll find out when I get back there. If I get back there and get connected to the Wi-Fi, we'll find out. I'll translate it. What does bear shit look like? Is that bear shit? I don't know. Or is that just horses? Because I did see horses. No point jumping to conclusions yet. So it's brought us across some stairs onto like a more of a main road here. But I feel like this was the road that had the barbed wire originally down the far end. I don't think you can work it out on camera, but that is just a sheer drop. Bears! Bears! I don't feel like I'm in any danger because this is a legit footpath. So I think all those signs were referring to what was down in that little valley. I reckon it was firing zone, shooting zone, something like that. Might have been a firing range or military something. That's my guess. There's so many really cool hikes that you can do in Albania, but I never come across anyone while I'm on these trails. Just so secluded, so on your own. And loads of people got off the coach, but I think it was just older people, I suppose, who were just hanging out at the cafe on the mountain. But maybe it was talking about landslide, a landslide zone. I'm not being dramatic, but I just heard a big animal walking up there. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is so beautiful. What the hell? What? This is insane. What a beautiful country. And look, there's still so much more to go. I'm not even at the top. It's just, apart from the flies or bees, there's like, what is that? Is that just wasps everywhere? That tree's absolutely buzzing.
Other than that though, it's just completely silent. Hello.
Hello.
So beautiful up here, it's unreal. That was just one of the lookout points. I think it goes up or to some other points as well, so we'll just keep following this trail. Ow, I've just done it again. Oh, mega broken toe. Keep stubbing. Why is it always the same toe? But turns out I'm not alone on this trail now. There's a couple that were hiking as well that are just behind me somewhere. Heading back into the trees now and slightly up again. That's what I like. And I'm not sure what time the cable cars stopped today, so I don't want to get trapped up on the mountain. I really should have checked all this when I was at the cable cars. But I didn't think this trail would be that far, to be honest. I wonder at what point you would stop tumbling if you slipped off there. Because even all this would just slip away, it's just leaves. The cable car was such good value for money as well. It was only like £11 or £11.50, if that. I'll put the exact amount on screen anyway. But it was like 15 minutes at least, I would say. And it brings you up quite high. And then there's all sorts to do up here as well. And yeah, cool hiking trail. Right, I had no idea this was here. So we were just over there, we just walked all through there. And this cave that I never even knew was here. Oh. To be honest, I know nothing about this trail. Oh, wow. What the hell? Honestly, if you love nature and hiking, Albania's the country. Because there's not tons of tourism here either, so you just see the odd person here and there. Yesterday when I was hiking, I only saw a few farmers and people who live up in the mountains. There was no tourists. Holy shit. Oh. Wow. And that's all on. That is insane. Oh, the air feels so good up here, so fresh. It's a cool breeze. It's really comforting that some of these huge boulders just rock around. Rock around. Or right arm. Let's see. What the hell? Okay, that's insane. Wow. Best seat in the house. That is pretty ridiculous. What the hell? Holy shit. No, it's just landslides and all this rock is so loose, look, just all comes away. So I don't want to be scaling that. Nah, no thank you. Well, there we go. I think I've reached the end of that trail. Where the pinpoint was on maps made no sense to where any of those viewpoints were, so yeah, so nothing really makes sense on Google Maps around here. Ruined my boots. These ones already had super glue. I kept smelling rosemary and I've found this. I don't know. Is that rosemary? Must be related to it because that is... Oh, it smells so good. So I found mint and rosemary on this adventure. You just forget that these plants grow wild when you buy them in shops. So detached from nature. Okay, so that problem just got a lot worse. The sole is halfway down, ripped off. I've got to be really careful near any edges now because it's just catching on everything. I've just made it back to those stairs that we went down and I've just noticed here it says military zone, so that is what the signs were all about, I'm going to assume. That solves that mystery. That's cool. Right, I'm back on the cable cars, but I'm going back up the mountains because there's... Last night I went on Google Maps and I found loads of other trails that I could take, and there's other abandoned buildings, possibly, and I should be able to get to the very top of the mountain as well, so that's today's plan. I've also super glued my boots back together, so should be able to get a decent bit of walking in, because I would have done the other trails yesterday, but yeah, my boots were falling apart. Right, so just started on the new trail, and it starts with a very steep uphill scramble. I'm barely like 20 meters in. You can see the road, and I'm knackered. I've got 4 litres of water in my bag though, because it's been just going through so much water. 29 degrees, and then up a mountain where you can't get any water. It's probably going to take me a lot longer than that because I'm so fatigued. I've done just day after day, at least 20 miles a day mountain climbing. It's not really a real path. I'm going to look, because I don't recognise that name, I'm going to look on maps because I'm heading for the summit of... Brain not working. There's no path, I don't know where I'm going. There's sort of a path there, but there's sort of a path there. This is way more intense than yesterday. This is just all straight uphill. I don't know if you can work that out, but like, it is so steep. I don't think there is a designated path. I think it is just a scramble to the top. Nearly lost my hat. I took it off and I didn't remember putting it down, and now I couldn't bloody find it because it's like camouflaged against the floor. This is getting crazy. Getting quite crazy. I just tried getting up this bit, I slipped like 3 times. Starting to wonder how I'm going to get back down. That is crazy. Just realised how much of a battle this is going to be. I just looked at maps and I've barely gone that far, but I started all the way down there. It's been just a uphill battle, and all the bugs can smell me, so they're coming out, and I'm just being bitten, covered in spiders because every tree's got spider webs on them. But when I stop, it's very peaceful up here. It's very nice. Take a second to breathe, just take it all in. It's actually really nice. But I've got a long way up, and the only problem is at the moment it's alright because I've got all these trees that I can grab onto all the way up, But when it gets higher, I think it's going to start becoming like cliff faces, like rock faces. So I don't know how that's going to work. Look. Flies just go away. They're gigantic mosquitoes. The worst bit is I can't even take a break because as soon as I stop, all the mosquitoes just swarm me. But I bet when I get up there I'll find a little trail that brings me all the way back down. I'm hoping anyway, because this now doesn't seem right. It really doesn't. I don't even know how I'd get back down there. Right, let's keep going up. Definitely getting rockier, which sort of makes it easy because all these leaves, they're just so slippery because they just give way, but the rocks are actually quite sturdy. I finally found a trail. That was so physically demanding. I'm so glad to see this path. I'm knackered. Even though I'm going uphill still, this is nothing now. Oh. On there I was walking like 4 steps and then sliding back 2. It was so bad. Oh my god. I started down there. It's actually unreal that I basically climbed up that and then got onto a path just down there. I've gone up like 1, 2, 3, this is the third of the ziggly zags, so it should take me way up now across the top. Oh, I wanted a challenge, but that it's crazy that you can hear everyone so clearly there. I've noticed that around Albania, when you're on the mountains you can just hear everything so far away. It's a lovely breeze though. Wow. Not even at the top yet. I don't know if... surely I wasn't heading to that one. I feel like on Google it was pointing over that way. So I've got that completely wrong if I was aiming for those ones. I actually don't know. No idea. I think I need to be over there because I'm sure there's like abandoned buildings on top of the mountain. All these paths seem to bring me to the same sort of area. I was just on the north side yesterday, just round there. Now I'm on the east side. I need to head to south. I've got no energy left, I'm so knackered. And I think after all that, I can't get to the point where I was aiming for. Yeah, so the pins I've dropped on maps where there's like all sorts of abandoned stuff on the mountains is over here somewhere. I don't know if it's as far as on top of that one. Like it's really hard to judge distance. It doesn't seem as far as that, but maybe it is on top of that one. But yeah, it's over there. I've ended up on top of the same one I came yesterday, on a different point though. Like it's another cool view. But I can't believe it.
Note to self, if you're going to climb a mountain, don't carry half a kilo of tortilla chips with you. They're really good though. And there's only like 86p. Just seen some other people on this path, and this is where, up there is where I initially joined onto the path, and I saw someone else scrambling up the trees exactly where I found the path as well. So so it's not just me who's been scrambling up the tree line, but I think this path takes us back down to the cable car area, and people have just stopped me and they've asked how much longer till the top, which for them is about 20 minutes from here. No way, I've never seen this. So I've just come down there and there's a post which is where I wanted to go originally. Right, I thought it was over, but it's only 1 o'clock, so we're going back up. Lucky I've got enough water on me. Hell yeah, so we might see the abandoned buildings and everything. Just gonna take it steady now. I was feeling a bit deflated because I hadn't accomplished my task of coming back, what I came back up here for. But now we're on our way. I've just come to another like crossroads, which I hate because I seem to always get it wrong whenever there's an option. However, this goes uphill and that one goes downhill, so surely I've got this right. The one thing I am so grateful for is the fact that when you're on these paths, all the bugs seem to just leave you alone. But if I was to go just down there, I swear I'd be eaten alive. Doing stuff like this, it makes you realise how vulnerable humans really are. Like, if I had nothing on me right now, I would die of thirst in no time, because I've done some miles for today and yesterday across these mountains, and there has not been one drip of water anywhere. I suppose it makes you appreciate what you've got, and even if you don't have a lot of stuff, you don't need it as long as you've got stuff to be alive and healthy. Then that's what matters, really. And even down to having this, like, I've relied on this so much. Oh, what's it saying? Stop it. I don't want to get too excited, but this is the closest we've been to those pins so far. So there's like abandoned stuff up there, and that's the top of the mountain, and we're just down here trying to follow that. You can't really work out a path. Don't know. I think we're going to go out and loop round. Oh, what's over there? I pinned stuff everywhere. Right, let's keep going. Very low on energy today, but I'm still enjoying this so much. It really is what I've needed, and I'm going to enjoy watching all this footage back in like a year or so. That's why I like making videos. It's nice to look back on stuff sometimes, and there's like small things that I forget about, and then when I've watched some of my previous videos back, it comes as a bit of a surprise. I'm like, oh my god, I forgot about that. There's only so much the brain can store that you can access straight away, so it's nice having something that'll jog the memory. Again, why is there a path that goes that way and one that goes that way? I'm going to keep heading up. What the hell is that? I don't know what's going on. I'm just at the top of a huge mountain and there's this. What the hell? I had no idea this was up here. That really shocked me, you know. I thought there was stuff up here, but
Not like this. Sounds like there's power on in it. What the fuck is it? Are people actually living up here? What the hell? I think people live up here. Yeah, I can hear people in there. Fair enough. Yet again, I chose one path and it brought me here instead to the top of the mountain, which I'm assuming that other path is going to take me to the very top. I don't know. Or is this the top? I guess we walk down a little bit here to where that other road was now and see where that goes. I don't know. Oh, it's just, there's just no signs or anything. You're just on your own. That's quite a nice view, isn't it? Look at that. So I think that was the one I was on earlier. So I was up there, hiked all the way down, then come up this one. Just bumped into a guy that I met over on the other mountain as well. He was friendly. You can hear people all the way down there. See where this one ends up. Got a good feeling about this one. Military area. You never see signs unless it's a military section. They're like old school Soviet gates, those. I saw these in gates just like that in Ukraine, in Chernobyl. I've seen some interesting signs, but I've never seen one like this before. Prohibited to use any acoustic signals. Interesting. Well, this is as high as we can get, I guess. So it turns out all the interesting stuff that I pinned on top of the mountain is inside the actual military zone, which has no indication of a military zone on Google Maps. That's it, I think we've done every trail on these mountains now. So that was 2 mountains that we've just done. It's been good, absolutely knackered. Gonna head back down now and spend the rest of my last day in Tirana, I guess. I feel like I've been walking down this mountain for so long and I don't actually understand. Oh, it's been never ending, what the hell? I'm so tired. My legs are so dead. Oh man. I've been descending for over an hour and I'm not at the bottom yet, and I don't understand it, because it said an hour, the sign said an hour to get to the top, and it takes longer to go up, and I feel like I got up there a lot quicker than this. I actually don't know what's going on. I feel like I've gone somewhere different. I don't know. Yeah, at this point I don't even recognise any of this, to be honest. But I know I'm still in the same area because I can hear people over there. But I feel like I've just been going, just constantly zigzagging, and I've got nowhere. And it's scrambling my brain a little bit. And the terrain is so harsh, there's just boulders, I'm constantly kicking, I'm slipping and tripping on twigs and branches. It's hard work. But it's what I came here for. I wanted a challenge. That's why I came back today with shoes that I glued together last night. Don't know what's going on. I've overshot it somehow. Oh. There's sort of a path there, so I'm going to take that and try and head west. And now I should come across a road. Maybe. We'll see. Right, it just got mega steep again, but let's have a look at maps and then make our way down. This is a road. Where the fuck does it go? Oh my god. I do. That's the sign. That's where the original uphill scramble started. I'm so glad to see that. So following this should just take me straight back to the back of the abandoned hotel. The hotel's there. We've almost done it. What a battle. That was unreal. I need to empty my boots, they're just filled with all sorts of gravel and sticks. It's quite mad when you look at it from down here. So that was the first one we hiked up to, then went down, and then you can't really see it from here, but the other one up there, there we go, there's the other one up there.